Everyone says open source LLMs are free. Then your first H100 invoice arrives, and you realize you've been lied to. The download page says $0. The model card says $0. GitHub says $0. Then you rent one H100 to actually serve it. Run pod, $1.99 an hour. Lambda, $2.99. Pinned 24/7, that is $1,400 to $2,200 a month for a single replica. The weights are free. The serving is not. Llama 3.370B at full precision needs 140 gigabytes just for weights. That is bigger than one H100. Quantize down to Q4. Fits in 80, barely. Now add the KV cache. At 2K context 1.5 gigs. At 128K, 42 gigabytes per user. The weights were the small bill. Here is the part nobody benchmarks honestly. On an H100, VLLM serves Llama 70 at 50 tokens a second at batch 1. At batch 64, 2,400. That is a 39 times swing, but real production fleets average under 50% GPU utilization. Half your $19.99 an hour. H100 is sitting idle. You are not paying for tokens. You are paying for headroom. Tim Detmers, who built Bits and Bytes, says quantization is like printers. Nobody likes them, but everyone is happy when they work. Q8 is lossless. Q4 is the cliff edge. Below Q4, perplexity jumps 22%. Aggregate benchmarks hide it. But your users see it. As retry loops, as silent hallucinations, as a bill for tokens that produced garbage. Here is what nobody puts on the same chart. Self-hosted floor. At full saturation, batch 64, about 46 cents per million tokens. DeepSeek V4 Flash API, 14 cents. Gemini and GPT-5, $1.25. The Frontier API is the same order of magnitude as your tuned self-host, sometimes cheaper. So where is the actual crossover? Industry estimates. API wins below $20,000 a month of spend. API wins below 11 billion tokens a month. Above that, with steady load, self-host starts to win by 40 to 60%. But Andrei Karpathy says Inference costs halve every 8 weeks. The break-even line keeps walking left. Self-hosting wins in 3 honest cases. 1. Regulated data. Healthcare, defense, finance. API egress is a non-starter. 2. Ultra-low latency. Same VPC VLLM hits 20 milliseconds. APIs sit at 80 to 260. 3. Sustained, predictable, very large workloads. The kind where you already know your batch size. Before you self-host, measure 3 things. 1. P50 and P99 tokens per second at your real concurrency, not batch 1. 2. KV cache gigabytes at your actual context length. Long context will eat you. 3. Loaded TCO, after engineer time, after idle GPU, after the retry loops. Open source weights are a gift. Self-hosting is a business decision. Run the math first, then decide. Subscribe to Bitwise AI. We run the numbers nobody else does.